Hi, hello, and welcome to Dzyner by Design. In today's video, I'm going to show you different ways of using Spotlight or Flashlight. You might have seen it in finding mystery games, rendering text, Spotlight on stage, or to focus on a subject in your slide. Before getting there, I want you to understand the concept behind it so you can do wonders with it. The image or test that you saw earlier is not a single layer. Instead, it's a sequence of 3 layers. The image is on the top with a transparency level set, and then a dark background on the bottommost layer giving that dark effect. The spotlight or light zone goes in the middle, giving that light effect to the image and making it brighter or to make the text visible. Alright, let's get started. In this first example, I'm going to start with this picture. To make the image transparent, first draw a rectangle as the same size of the picture. Send the image back. Now, cut the image so it's on the clipboard memory. Next, select the Format Shape to open the Format Shape panel. Here, in the Fill section, select Picture and click the Clipboard button. The image that we cut off is now filled in the box. Now, set the transparency level to 40%. Next, draw a rectangle, paint it black, and send it back for the dark background. Let me remove the border of the top layer rectangle. To make the edges of the images smooth and blend in with the background, apply the Soft Edge Picture Effects. Now that the top and bottom layer is taken care of, let's work on the light zone. Draw a trapezoid, resize and position where you want the light to be. Now, open Format Shape panel and select Gradient Fill to paint the light. We only need 2 gradient stops, so let me delete the other 2 in the middle. Now, select the gradient stop bars and select the light color. I'm choosing white. You may choose any color of your choice. Select the gradient stop for the lower end of the trapezoid and set the transparency at its 90% to lower that light intensity. From the Shape Effects menu, select a soft edge level to give that realistic light effect. I'm making a little adjustment in the size and position of the light. Repeat the same or duplicate the light for the second person. Now, send the light zone to the middle, or select the image, right-click and select Bring to Front. Next, add animation as like the spotlight is switched on. Select the light object from the animation menu. Select Wipe Effect, and from the Effect options, select Down arrow. What happens when a spotlight is on is the light does fall on the floor, right? Let's add an oval and apply the same effects as the trapezoid. Paint white, apply soft edges and transparency. Duplicate it for the second spotlight. apply fade animation effect and start after previous. Let's see this light in action. Lights, camera, action. In this next section, let's see how to create a text effect using Spotlight. To start with, add a text, apply any font size or text effect, but make sure the front color is blank. If you choose any other color, make sure the background color is the same as the font color. Next, draw a circle big enough to cover the size of the text. Place the circle outside the slide on the left. From the animation menu, select Line Motion Path Effect and drag the end position of the circle to the right side of the slide. Paint the circle white with no border. Next, draw a box for the background and paint it black. Send it back. Select the text and bring it front. Alright, let's see this in action. In this section, let's see how to use Spotlight to focus on a subject. To start with, zoom out the slide. Drag a rectangle big enough and send it to the back of the image. Next, draw a circle big enough to cover the subject. Now, select the large box behind the image, then hold your Control key and select the circle. From the Shape Format menu, select Merge Shape command and select Subtract. Now bring the big box to the front or send the image back. From the Format Shape panel, set the transparency of the big box to 20%. This sets up the focus on the first subject. Next, select the slide on the left and press Ctrl D to duplicate the slide. In the copied slide, reposition the open circle onto the next subject. Then, from the Transition tab, select Morph Effect. You're done. Let's see this in action. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new. For more videos, subscribe to DzynerByDesign and click the bell icon for a new video notification. See you in another video. Bye now.